So this is the event that we're gonna do. Last year's I liked last year's Lantern Rite event, so I'm hoping this is just as fun as the last one. Okay. Oh, it's fun. Look at the decorations are up there. All the lanterns being set up or floating in the sky. Let's switch to our story team. And I think we will switch you for...
I trust you have packed ample foodstuffs.
Yeah, because most likely she will be involved. Okay, where are we supposed to meet? Oh, hey, it's is that Kaching and Charlotte?
Kaching and Charlotte! I never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, fun.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Yeah,
That's
remember
deep.
my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite-making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Oh, mechanical lifting.
Device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
I
Plus,
guess so.
the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
That's not a bad idea.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand.
Oh,
We
wow.
also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Paimon plays toys?
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now. But to me, there's so much more than that.
Backstory.
Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky. It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found.
What's next? What's the next line? Oh, excuse me. Send them love, send them word, send them homeward bound.
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
Why is this camera shot like this? Are those two guys suspicious? Look suspicious.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
I hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Of course you were.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those 2 people lurking over there?
Yeah, I see them.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
The Qixing do attract a lot of attention.
Huh. Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
Where'd you go?
You go right, Paimon will go left.
Wait, what? Wait. The Orioles bask in spring, the heavens present auspices. Oh, wow, this is the first time I've seen Paimon actually be independent of me. Or at least I haven't seen one in her do that in a long time. Look. She's not even here when I pause. Usually she's just hovering around. Interesting. Okay, well.
Oh.
Hello.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Yes.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver.
Are you sure? No, I think you're faking it.
For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
Hmm.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Oh, Paimon.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
I mean, if they really are the Adepti, how come they still look like generic NPCs? Can they at least made some effort to make them look unique?
Huh. Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands.
I mean, we did. Whose story quest was it where we foiled the the schemes of a human pretending to be an Adepti? So maybe we are suspicious now.
We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating Adepti.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
If you really are who you claim to be, perhaps you can prove it?
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer.
Yeah.
Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
Take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just...
Why are they here?
I can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
What? Why?
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainers moved to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
I wonder if we'll see them again.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Okay. I guess we're gonna look at some kites, but first let's take a picture of the scenery. Oops. Wrong. Well, this probably looks better at night, but oh well. That is true though. Is she... I wonder if it's true though. Is she angry because she was offended that they didn't use her technology? Or it's like, I shall make something that's better than these fontaine lifting things.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Ooh, a scissor-kill swallow! And a butterfly! And
This Jade
Jade
chamber
chamber.
design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past
What
2
does it
days.
represent though?
does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The Jade Chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
No wonder it's been selling
I
out.
apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Xianyun?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Coming?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Oh, we've not met him.
Well,
Yet.
The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
We expect to be compensated.
Of course, of course. Hard work deserves ample rewards. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushou dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Oh, that's cool.
By the way, do you know my aunt? Everyone calls her Granny Shan. I've heard her mention Gaming before. Apparently he's a nice outgoing fellow and all-around good guy.
Follow instructions to find Gaming. Okay, just go down. This time there's no stage.
This is how a festival should be.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys Dimsum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect! Gaming is here! Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, it must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me
Heavy?
take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see.
Have we met him
I'm glad
formally?
it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
I guess these are formal introductions.
You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries.
So, you here for Lantern, right?
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can
Food.
stop and grab a bite when it's time.
Now you're talking.
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
Uh-oh. You spoke Paimon's language.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I
Yeah.
am a guard, after all.
Sure. Sure, we'll need protection. Oh, fun. Vibrant harriers aloft in spring breeze. This is a good. Let's see, what do we have? Paper shadow ruminations. Joyful beasts and their auspices. Not yet unlocked. And then what is this joyful beasts? Just Wushou dance. So, well, let's do the main quest first. And we can come back. What can we buy? Festive Fever. Oh, we can invite one of these characters. And we can get Xianyun's alternate outfit. Or Farina 2.0. And we can buy... Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, who am I going to invite, though? That's the thing. That's always... I mean, already I have Gaming in my character roster. Here. I mean... I could always use more constellations. But I also have Chongyun, which I use a lot for when I need an ice user. That's not Yaka. And I'm at the 3 with him. We'll have to figure it out. Okay, go to Chenyuville. No problem. Just a quick teleport.
Oh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Yes. Actually, you know what? I should change this party to... Let's see. Just for role-playing. There.
Ready to rumble.
Uh-oh.
Wait, get behind me. I'll handle this.
Wait. Hang on. What do I have? Black Cliff Slasher? Wait, where'd you get that? Three.
Let my name echo in song!
Suffocate!
Yeah! Scatter!
Suffocate!
I should not have changed teams. Of course, right? As soon as I change team.
Many happy returns.
Another test. The wrong test subject. Free. That tingle.
Seize the skies! Yeah! Yeah!
Freeze.
The show begins!
Congratulations! Mighty mythical feat!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, look at that. The it's hovering
We
there.
really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
I mean, we're just delivering.
But your mom's back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
I mean, we're just delivering kite materials. Do they really? Do the treasure hoarders just grab everything?
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of Wushou dancing?
I've heard about it somewhere.
Really? Wushou dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch Wushou dancing, so it's not something I do full-time.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot.
Sleep a lot.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Oh.
What is it? TCG? Was it what is that? No, I forgot the name of the card game they have in this game. Invocation TCG. Genius Invocation TCG.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
I was not prepared for that, but okay, sure. Also, I spy with my little eye. Yikes. Of course, they're all level 90, right? So it's like, oh no. Nope. Mistake. Mistakes were made. Bring out the big guns.
Time to go.
So I want to collect that.
Yeah, I see everything.
Shine down!
Look at that. Just one hit. I mean, you know.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Jeez Louise.
But a momentary distraction.
I'm most grateful. Follow the village and share with Xianyun village. Oh, wait. What's the reason? Like, what are you? What is that single villager doing there?
There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
Dig. Huh? What? That's it? I thought it would be something more valuable. Oh, wait. So we take the boat? Coming rocks forward, exchanges a few words with the boatman near the docks. Next thing you know, it's called for everyone to board a bamboo raft.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Sometimes I wonder, because Paimon is just still floating, not sitting. Shoulders stiff.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Liu is just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon now?
Floating up and down.
Oh,
I guess it
Paimon
takes
was
energy.
finally satisfied, and now
Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full.
Uh-huh.
Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Wushou. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Gaming seems like a real people person. He can get along with everyone, and he treats every person he meets with like a close friend.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
Oh, come on, Paimon. You exaggerate.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back.
Okay.
Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Wushou. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
Okay, back to the story team. What I probably need to do is resonate with arrow with wind again, Animo. Why is there? Is there something there? Why is there a person standing? Who are you? Oh, a fisher person. Didn't think I'd get unusual cider instead of a fish. Haha. Ha! Well, here I was hoping for a catch. Why are you fishing here? I can't hear you. The shallow area over there, some unfortunate fish come plummeting off the waterfall, dying the moment they crash. I feel bad for them, but I can't let them perish in vain either. So I cook them into delicious dishes and eat them with gratitude. Thanks to them, I don't have to worry about food, nor do I have to catch other fish. The number of fish that die in Xianyun Vale each time declines thanks to me. But that's a good thing, wouldn't you say? I only catch the fish that are destined to be baited, and I think of it as making friends. What? Any point of view? The water's too loud, I can't hear at all. Let me guess, you think I'm strange, right? No! I heard about the legend about carpfish. The carp and the carpodetus have been nothing but kind to everyone, but I might have hurt some of the carp when I was fishing. I didn't want to make that same mistake again. I don't have any other skills. I've got to do this to make ends meet. So if you see special carp when you're fishing, please let them know. I'll bring you good fortune. It will bring you fortune. Okay, well. Have fun. That's an interesting point of view, huh? I'll just catch the ones that are gonna die anyway. Let's see. Let's switch to. Wait. So how do we call the elevator? Oh, it's coming by itself. Okay. Whoa, hello, excuse me. No. Interesting idle animation. Even I could have transported here anyway. Teleported.
Hey!
Oh well.
Hey, slow down. I'm begging ya.
What?
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
When drinking tea, one should seek to be more refined.
What? When drinking tea, what? Did I hear an adepti?
Please,
I heard somebody speak like an adeptus. Oh, they have. What is this?
when drinking tea, one should seek to be more refined.
Oh, it's her. Okay.
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Uh-oh.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
Why?
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family. It would be best if we could steer clear of them.
Mood.
I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Then we'll just have to sneak past them. How do we do that?
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight.
Oh wow, a mini game.
Steady wins the race.
Cummings Granny. It's like
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
just call me Solid Snake Traveler.
She's gone. Let's go.
Turn left. Run! To the right and...
Solid practical training.
Funny.
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
Well, you know,
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake.
winter melon cake.
Melon cake to be
Ha ha.
exact.
Ha 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 ha.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
What? No.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Hey, Uncle Drugway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes. Thanks for your hard work.
I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgwe. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dimsum pastries on the side.
Ooh.
You noticed what Paimon likes?
I swear.
How long have you two known Gaming?
Can't you just sit?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yilong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
Oh.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgwe? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
Refreshing aroma and lingering aftertaste of the Sunglo tea. Invigorate your spirit.
All right, then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Xianyun kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
This guy.
Way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story. It might take some time to tell.
Sounds good. Paimon never says no to free food.
See you at Xianyun kiosk.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days.
Oh no, 2
and
days.
Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I know it's trying to be realistic.
She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
Actually, no, I'm over 500 years old, but sure. Some say I'm not old enough to drink.
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
No, don't try, do or do not. There is no try. See my shirt.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about.
Maybe you can make a little flag for us. Wait, why?
It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Sure, Paimon.
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
That's not a bad idea.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Okay.
Gaming is a good kid. I just wish he could reconcile with his family. You're around the same age, so he might listen to you. Please talk things through with him.
Okay, I'll walk around. People call. Hey, wait! I know you. Oh my, it's you. Still make to make. Oh no. We trolled this guy. I mean, Paimon trolled this guy. How's your fated meetings been? I've had quite a few furnace guests come with me to Wangshan Hall. No doubt due to the fortune you brought, of course. They didn't leave much mora, but they certainly did contribute to Wangshan Hall's repair fund. Do drop by if the fancy strikes you. Why? Is it being repaired? Still needed to make you a meal? Oh, no. Your sincerity was well felt indeed. I should whip up a good dish for perhaps treat you to a restaurant meal. Let me check our expenses over the last few days. Well, that feast... Well, let's have that feast another day, shall we? This guy. That guy. Guard for hire. Okay. Where should we go? Oh, I hear bleep. Wait, is there's a teleport there? Oh, there. Where is it? Oh, right up there. Okay, how do I get up there? Don't mind me, I'm just walking around. I guess we have to climb. I wonder though.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
Too bad you can't turn into your bird form. Why do you have to be right? Oh. Uh-oh. Running out of stamina. Shoo. I'm king of the world, or queen of the world. Okay, this is a good spot to take a... Where should we go? Before we got distracted. Okay. Ah! Oh, there's carp in their decoration instead of kites. Speaking of...
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Greetings, Xianyun.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh?
Well, she is.
Cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? box next to you. Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment, or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
Your friends, your fellow Adepti seem to think so.
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Chia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Xianyun?
Did you forget about them?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those two old fossils? One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable.
I guess they're older than her, so she still has to show some reverence to them.
A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff?
Yep.
Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
I'll leave this stuff watching to you.
Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated. Just come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well.
Although she still calls them old fossils.
2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain. One might as well give some to Morax and Ping too.
Well, somebody... Oh, is that a Fontanian seller selling Fontaine gadgets up there in the background?
Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps
oh my
I
gosh,
could interest you
no!
in these exquisite gift sets. Buy 10, get half off.
She's being hustled. She's being scammed. Buy 10, get half off?
Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift
Oh,
will be
no.
sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the Conqueror of Demons and one's disciples...
So, okay, so... The 2 fossils... Morax and Ping, and then Conquer of Demons, and then Disciples, she has 2. Unless you count the newest one, 3. I mean... I think we should intervene.
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
This guy knows how to sell.
That is agreeable. One will, I will have these boxed up then.
Okay, so this is... Okay, I was wondering in her story quests if sometimes she says I, sometimes she says 1. If that was a intentional or a script error. This one shows that it is intentional. She's trying to fit in by saying I, at least in front of mortals.
Of course, right away.
Uh-oh.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items,
Oh no.
mademoiselle.
Oh no.
Perhaps some of my wares might also be of interest to you.
But she likes gadgets, but then
I'm
she
a
likes
toy
her own
merchant
gadgets.
from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
I didn't know a typewriter could be a toy, but maybe it is. What are those?
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without, thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less, it would only invite scandal.
But why would she buy it? Or was she really interested in it? To be curious, because she loves gadgets, but she doesn't want to be seen buying a gadget. I mean, a mechanical toy.
There is no harm in bringing it back to study.
Yeah, see, I knew it. Okay. I should head back before Xianyun notices. Run. Wipe. That was a
Xianyun,
camera wipe.
did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
She said this last year. One may not delight in social interactions, but one does not mean one lacks said faculties. And I said, yep, that's me. Seems like Xianyun easily swayed into buying things. That box looks fit to burst already.
And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Yilong Wharf. But it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Also?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next.
One? Okay, been treated to share one, and then... Okay.
One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Okay.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Shuyu, that's the new Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo. Oh, the other, well, Madame Ping's disciple.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
It's not like a... What? Who are you talking to, Paimon?
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. one is better off saving one's breath.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
We can listen. It's okay.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Yes.
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Yes, seems interesting.
All right then. No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days.
Two
I shall be
days?
expecting you around midday.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Yeah, she just uses she just carry it like that.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
Why not?
One calls it the floating toting device.
The floating toting device. Anyway.
Huh. She seems pretty proud of that one.
I wouldn't mind having something like that either. Just lift itself. I don't have to carry it. Don't have to struggle to carry
Look
it.
at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind.
Well, I wonder why come no one looks at us funny. I mean, I have a floating thing beside me too. A floating talking thing.
But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs.
How do you know?
Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just
got
a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
What will I do about you, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face.
Is that why she said something?
A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Is that why Paimon sort of goaded her into saying, why would you need to, why can't you just use your own, or buy the ready-made? It's like taunting Xianyun.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Paimon is just so good at making impressions, or imitating. And it's gonna say, yeah, wait 2 days from now, right? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, see, wait until the appointed time. So now I'm curious about the tea here. Tea merchant.
Don't miss out on our Lantern Rite promotion. Only the best tea sourced directly from Xianyun Village. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. Buy 10, and you get half off.
I can't buy. Okay. Charbonnaire?
So that was a sale, somehow. Huh. What exactly are Liyue customers looking for anyway? Perhaps I should try running some sort of promotion.
What did you get? Anyway. Wow, what do you... Well, why do you have a sword there, sir? Excuse me, sir. Okay. So, I guess we do some of these activities. Oops, wait. Wait until the appointment 2 days later. Oh, come on. That's 2 days in-game, not 2 real days. So, I guess we go do the other activities. Esteemed guest, I, the apprentice storyteller Zhuanju, must humbly request you cease your steps for a moment. Perhaps you have heard the tale that goes something like this. In the beautiful night of Lantern Rite, flaming lights once danced across the sky like glowing brushes, like a majestic scroll. Paimon didn't quite catch that. Flaming lights painting in the sky? That's not something ordinary people can do. Even if you had some kind of airship, there's no kind of mysterious paint that can just hang in the air like that. Sounds like a seriously exaggerated analogy. Could you be talking about fireworks? Anyway, the protagonists of this tale are none other than you two, the renowned traveler whose fame has spread throughout the land, and his companion Paimon. Wait, huh? Why is that suddenly about us? Perhaps you've already forgotten, but this time last year you accepted commission from the adventurer Xianyun and participated in a special speedrun challenge. That speedrun challenge was illuminated by the glow of fireworks, a sight most majestic, a splendorous scene not oft seen. Now that you mention it, Paimon kind of remembers that we helped some promoter from the Adventurers Guild. It was nothing really. She said she wanted to use the event to recruit new members. No idea if it actually worked though. So I guess something like that might have happened. At the time, I was drowning my sorrows in liquor near the Wushou Inn, and as I looked up, I saw your silhouettes framed by the fireworks. In the moment, the sadness from flunking the exam, my confusion about the path that lay before me, it was all dispelled in a flash by your radiant figures blazing bright with vitality. So I pulled myself together and continued my research into folktales, and thus came to Xianyunville, drinking deep of my favorite subject. I must thank you for the encouragement you gave me. And it is not just me, many were moved by your splendid silhouettes, joining the Adventurers Guild and finding new direction in life. But Paimon never imagined anything like that. We didn't even notice anyone watching at the time, and didn't even think us joining in a little race would inspire other people. When you put it like that, it's kind of embarrassing. It's good to see that your spirits have improved. To run into you today is truly my good fortune. There is one thing I would like to ask in addition to expressing my sincerest gratitude. Please pass your radiant glory onward and continue to inspire even more people. Though we aren't nearly as great as you say, you've got a good idea going. If we can cheer up more people, we're in. Though now that you mention it, just what should we do? In accordance with usual practices, I used Tiantian's racing challenge as a reference and teamed up with other adventurers inspired by you. We've planned a brand new activity, Iridescent Cloud-Striding. There are many wondrous things here in Xianyunville, including a strange carp whose power allows you to travel most swiftly. All you need to do is vault over valleys and mount the mountaintops with your nimbleness, showing your vibrant dynamism to all and sundry, just as before. Okay, we're in. Of course, beyond the more I've prepared as a token of appreciation, we've prepared a variety of other rewards to express our gratitude. Such paltry gestures pale with the hope that you have gifted Such paltry gestures pale with the hope you have gifted to so many and the excitement your past deeds inspire. But that is not all. In the fortune, we will find more chances to repay you. You're too kind. We'll keep on journeying and helping out those in need along the way, even without any rewards. But after hearing you, we're even more inspired to keep on adventuring. Let's give this Iridescent Cloud-Striding a try. So this is one of those... I see. You must reach your destination while collecting as many Jade Lotus lanterns. They look like they look like Xiaopao. Ominous lanterns will be present during challenge. You will have points deducted if you pick them up. After you come in contact with fireworks, they will explode and you will trigger the pickup effects of all objects. Okay. There will be cunning plants to be picked up near golden carp sleep pearls. Okay. No, I can't, they won't teleport me straight there. Okay. Okay. I guess it's this one.
Time to go.
So we need to avoid this. Ominous. Oh, I remember this.
Time to go.
Wait. Where's next? Oh, sheesh.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Ah! Wait. Is that it? Oh no. Missed one. Can we get gold? Oh, okay, we got the highest score. Yeah. Not bad. Finagling frustrate. I wish it wasn't raining. Ah. At least they have you teleport close. Okay, it's not raining anymore. That's good. The golden carp sleep will score you double points. Hello. Wait. Hello, Adri. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, you got your raid message. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hello, Adri. Hello, Piggy. How was your stream, Adri? How many houses did you make? Hi, cutie. No, you're the cutie. I'm doing well. Just needed something more wholesome today, so I'm playing this this event It's a yearly event in Genshin. Stream was good. How many houses did you finish? And Raiders, welcome in. For those who don't know me, my name is Kuya M. Jedi. I play a variety of games called Genshin Impact right now, also Honkai Star Rail. I started Persona 3 Reload a few days ago, so I'm in the middle of that. I also play Stardew Valley and Baldur's Gate 3, so welcome in. And if you don't mind to refresh, please refresh the stream so that your view counts towards my stats. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Lantern Festival, yeah, you've heard of it, or at least you know about it. 6 houses, so whose house? Any cursed houses or cute houses? Anyway, in the middle of this, let me finish this first. Oh no!
But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Shoot.
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Yeah, the beach. No cursed. At a beach full of cuties. Nice. Whose house was the cutest? You've heard of it, but I don't. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Unlocks it for. No, I hated when that happened. I had to unlock. Oh well. Sure, Rosie, Joey, who I kept blowing off. Chrissy, Timbra, and I forgot. Okay. Well, that's good. Glad you had a good time building their houses. And for anybody came in with a raid, if you need to take a screen break or you're welcome to do so. But if you want to hang out, I appreciate that as well. Adri, same for you. Need to take a break. Take care of your fur babies. Definitely be listening while I get my laundry started. Okay, have good luck with the laundry. And thanks again for the raid. I appreciate you. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, this thing again. Okay. Round and fluffy, soft and bouncy, jump and bump. Oh my, guests, welcome, and allow me, Wen-Shun, to be the first to wish you two a joyous Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Miss Wen-Shun. You seem to be reciting something just now. What were you talking to yourself about? Considering some delectable desserts? I have this seat cushions I got to mainly boost me up, and it's so uncomfortable that I removed it midstream, and when I moved it, I sunk low. Oh no. So you got smaller. I set up the return midstream. It's funny. Too bad that that cushion even made it worse. That's too bad. You're small. It's okay. Wen-Shun, not far off the mark. Nearly a hole-in-one. I was just thinking about the food Guoba and Yuge are gonna make. Yeah, now those are names we know. You know Guoba and Yuge too? How could I not? You're looking at one Mean Restaurant's regulars, you know. As long as I'm not on the road, I eat at least 7 meals a week at one mean restaurant. That means once a day. When paired with my hometown style of cooking, first some lightly seasoned fare, then a spicy flavor bomb, it's just a smash hit. If I end up with too much heatness, just need to down some of the right meds and flush it right out. Then after a couple of days of recuperating, it's back to gorging myself in Chow Town. No, best take it easy. Paimon wants to try living like that. No. I get to see Guoba and Xiangling pretty much every week, and sometimes even little Yao Yao. When Yao Yao brings Yuge along to see Xiangling, Guoba and Yuge end up playing together. That's so wonderful. No matter how exhausting work is, just watching them shake and sway is enough to sweep all your cares away. But I can't be the only one cured by Guoba and Yuge. I want everyone to bear witness to their cuteness for themselves. Well said. Now this is something important. But just how do you plan to do it? Unless these things on the table are... Bingo! I just made a paper theater featuring Guoba and Yuge as stars. Everything you see here at this stall is a prop for the paper theater. Paper theater? That name sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Is it about the canvas behind you and watching the shadows on it? You guys may have heard of paper plays, a traditional Liyue art form. By artfully using the pictures and lights, you can make the scenes on the screen come to life. I've loved paper plays since I was a kid, and learned a bit about them from Master Yingchong. After I grew up, I became a painter, studying and traveling all over. While I was in Fontaine, I learned a few new drawing techniques and a thing or two about filming. I had quite a few sparks of inspiration too. So using paper plays as a basis, I tried creating a novel interactive game, and thus, the paper theater you see before you was born. Paper theater and paper plays also have very different styles. Paper theater focuses on simple short stories that'll bring a smile to the audience. So that's why this year's first paper theater will be all about an especially amiable story. Koba and Yuge looking for ingredients to cook up something delicious together. Koba and Yuge cooking together? That sounds really interesting. Fun and food in one place. Looks like you two are totally on board. Your excitement is inspiring. There's no time to lose. Please just relax and get ready to enjoy this paper theater performance. Use the left to okay. Each move will be recorded. Woot, please enjoy. Use the left to consume movement points and guide Goba and Yuge. Push the stick continuously to move continuously. The challenge will be deemed success once all characters have reached the ingredient's position. Each move of the starting point cart or boxes will be recorded. Use the recall to restore the stage layout to its previously recorded state. It can be used 3 times consecutively. Wait. Huh? Wait. Oh, so it goes back. When Goba or Yuge leave the starting point cart, the areas they pass through will be marked. Marked areas will be deemed inaccessible. Returning along the marked path will restore moves consumed. Touch the key to release the corresponding lock. If you cannot reach the key, try pushing boxes or some other method. Okay, but then... Oh. Okay. I always think that I used up all my moves, but if you go back, it goes... It's restored. Uh-oh. Oh no. Wait, how I do this? Ah, wait a minute. So that counts. Okay, I get it. Use the controller to switch the character you are controlling. You must guide them both to the ingredient's position. How do I change characters? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, now, You have to use the box. Nope. Oops. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Who should go first? Well, Goba has to go first because Uegui can't move. Uh-oh. What? Oh, can I? I don't have to take it. Okay. Huh. Wait, why can't I move it? Oh, because it's already been. Hmm. It's so funny. Goba just sleeps. Oops. Hmm. No. Hmm. I can't. Hmm. Nope. If I push it down, I will be able to push it forward. And this is the... Hmm. Here we go. There. Whew. That's it. No, unlocks in 4 hours. I guess it's one disadvantage bad about doing this event close to when it started. Anyway. Obtain. Oh, I can get this now. Xingchu. This is also known as Farina 2.0, or the Farina we have at home. That meme. Mom, can I have Farina? We have Farina. Farina at home. This one. Terrible. if I don't claim it, it's gonna, that red exclamation point is gonna keep bugging me.
The hero's valor ripples through his robes.
At least
his garments steeped in the spirit of the bamboo groves.
I mean, I have the character, so at least it's not wasted. Imagine if you didn't have it. He's one of those characters that you get because it's a four-star banner. This guy.
What do you think? Does Fontaine...
What did you say?
The hero's valor ripples through his robes. His garb... What do you think? Does Fontanian fashion suit me?
Sure. Change your... Anyway, yeah. I wish we could get
just the tune to
someone else's.
If you wish to hear it.
But of course, people would they would rather pay to get those other, what's it? These outfits for Shenhe and Ganyu. Right. I wish they would give this to us. What was it? No, Spring. Here, Yaka's clothes. Yaka's skin.
A blade.
Oh well. Let me see how this looks. Oh, cute. Wait, does it say character? Not yet. See, I don't even have the character, so I thought I did. I thought I had this character as well, but I guess not. Which other festivity can we do? Oh, okay, there's the picture. There's the shot I'm looking for. Does that look like a, what's it called? Not a demon, what is it? What Xiao is? Guardian of... Conqueror of demons. Wait, that guard wasn't there. Shoe guard, shoe. I don't mind the people in the background, but the guard walking? Come on. Get out of the shot, please. Thank you. Why am I not centered? You think this would be the center here, right? When you zoom in, it's not. Very picky. Yo, happy Lantern Ride, my dude into that. Say you two wouldn't happen to be the big shots who came looking for Gaming, would you? We saw you before. You were hanging out with Gaming, right? Totally. Hot diggity. You remember me. My luck's on fire. What's the language? I heard you two are the best of the best, and there ain't nothing you can't do. I pop on over to Chihu Rock to buy groceries every day. And even though it's so close by, I still always hear people singing your praises along the way. Paimon's the best at eating. Hey, Paimon's good at stuff besides eating too. Wait, let Paimon think for a moment. What else is she good at? Yes. Can ordinary people float? You're so white, light, and fluffy like a pigeon adeptus. Flying alone is amazing. I mean, it should be easy to carry stuff and make work a cinch. A cinch. You should help your friend more. Here comes another strange nickname for Paimon. Pigeon adeptus. Let's just ignore whether it's even possible for a pigeon to turn into adeptus for now. Paimon just wants to point out that she's always been helping the traveler. For example, if he falls from a really high place, Paimon will grab onto him and make sure the fall isn't too painful. So just... they still fall, but at least it's not as painful. Yeah, it's hilarious. Even though Paimon's not strong enough to actually do much lifting, if Paimon really was a pigeon adeptus, she'd give him a boost while he's using the wind glider and help him fly higher and farther. Yeah, I wish Paimon was a pigeon adeptus. You two gotta practice more, just like when I practiced Wushou with Gaming. The more you practice, the better you'll work together. Rapport ain't easy to build. It just so happens I've created a fresh new dance, hot off the press, called Just Wushou Dance. Wanna have a go? Not only can you work on your teamwork, you can learn all about Wushou Dance. Just Wushou Dance. You wouldn't happen to be talking about that big old doll next to you, right? Bingo! Authentic Wushou Dance is downright devilish to learn, even if you've got a pro showing you the ropes. You won't be able to stick with it unless you love it and have got the perseverance to match. So I changed the rules for one style of Wushou Dance, switched out some props, and boom, the game was born. And it's also Lantern right now, yeah? Perfect for helping everyone enjoy themselves and work up an appetite, or work off those extra calories. Just put on your dancing shoes, well, the dancing outfit, and see who can grab the most tea bricks. You can dance and bump all over the shop. It's a hoot and a half. Sure sounds fun, but Paimon doesn't think she's strong enough to wear such a big outfit and play with other people. But he's really good at games. Paimon will watch and learn from the sidelines. Terrific. Those tea cakes will be a piece of cake. Huh? Pigeon Adeptus, will you not personally participate? A pity. It's not a problem. Traveler and I will be traveling together for a long time to come. Who's to say Paimon will learn a bunch about working with him just from watching? You two are so close, I'm starting to get a bit jelly. And please right this way. Let the dude of legendary deeds step right up and just Wushou Dance. Pigeon Adeptus, you sit back and enjoy the show. Oh no. Oh no, not this again. The, what's it called? Lucky tea breaks as possible. So it is a co-op. And player 3? Okay. So what are we supposed to do? Just collect?
Time to go.
Ow! Wait. Oh. What the? Oh, wait. You mean I can... Hilarious. Hilarious. Highest number of T-bricks held. Times knockback. Wow, thanks. Thanks, game, for calling me out.
Wherever in this...
Okay, well, that was interesting. So I just have to collect scores. It will, it's, what's it called? Cumulative. Stay on the platform for as long as possible. Oh, it's like not capture the flag, but something like holding on. Holding on to the thing the longest time. How do I change my characters? Oh, there. Where is that? Oh.
Unthinkable!
I guess using her. Does it matter?
No time to lose.
I can't use her ability. That's why I used her. I chose her. Ah, they're quicker then.
Unthinkable!
Hilarious.
No time to...
So rude.
Held fortune tea bricks for the 20th. Okay, but someone still had the highest score. Okay, so you can't use it. I guess that would be
A blade embraces its duty.
that would be unfair, I guess. Anyway. We increased to 6 after 4 hours? Why? Oh, now we can invite... Oh, we don't know yet. We'll have to figure that out. I do like Gaming's ability. I will have this dance. To pluck good fortune, participants start with mildness. When the challenge starts, participants will be affected by super spicy spirit. Will be good. For the challenge, the more mildness, you still have the higher your score. Safe zones will appear. Enter them to avoid effects of super spice. Prosperous T-Bix will appear, collective to gain a certain amount. Super spicy walk hay will explode. Look. If you're unable to get to a spicy zone, to a safe zone, you'll lose a lot of mildness. Oops. Aether? Nah, we're just... We're both Kazuha? Okay. Can we knock people out? I guess we can, huh?
Time to go.
Ow.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
It's about to start drinking. What is this, Fortnite?
Time to go. Time to go. That hurts. Time to go. Time to go.
Ow.
Time to go.
Wow. Times knockback. Huh. $800. Wow, wow, wow. That's probably the game that I like least among the three. Nah. So that's it. Those are the only games available for now.
Wherever.
Yeah. Random play. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. I guess we can just do the, what's it called? Wait the 2 days, or... I mean... we just let time pass. I wonder if it's been 1 day already. We could do some other things, like... I know, let's farm some materials for her. This thing is hilarious. Like, what is that? What machine is that? It is a popcorn maker. Anyway, what time is it in the game? I'm hoping this is now next day. There we go.
Some at Xianyun kiosk before, but it should be quite the feast for sure.
Wait, do you mean you never had dim sum?
And that's Paimon's stomach right on cue telling her it's time to go find Gaming. Let's go!
I mean, okay. And then they call this place a kiosk, which looks more like a restaurant to me. Because it has indoor seating and looks more fancy. It's called kiosk.
Xianyun kiosk, the place to go for classic Yua dishes.
To say if it's like calling a food truck a restaurant, a fancy restaurant, a food truck. Oh. I didn't realize I can... Ooh. Looks yummy. Anyway.
Oh, you're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Also, every time we're here, we end up not eating the food. Or it looks like we don't eat the food because there's so many and then we don't touch it.
Here, hand me your cups.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon. That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oops.
That's a thing?
Piping hot dim sum dishes arrive. How do you rinse your utensil? In it, or do you pour over? Just when you think all the dishes have been delivered, the hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood congee. Oh, that's fun.
Wow, so much delicious food. Do you really eat all of this just for breakfast?
Breakfast?
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
I bet. After having this big of a meal for breakfast, you don't eat lunch.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat, eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well. I don't usually have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
There's just the three of us.
What about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood kanchi? Let me refill your bowl.
That would be great.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Everyone picks their chopsticks and begins to dig in. Each dish tastes exquisite and is uniquely flavorful. This goes until even Paimon can't eat another bite. Wow. If Paimon can't eat, that must be. Can't eat anymore.
So full. That meal was so satisfying, it even gave Paimon some extra brain juice.
Really?
Oh, listen, listen. Paimon's figured it out.
Figure what out?
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Young master.
Okay, enough with the teasing. Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small-scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the Xianyun Commerce Guild. My dad... he always wanted me to inherit the family business, to be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. This topic must be very important to him.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a Wushou dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job. Just a child's pipe dream.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but Wushou dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands. In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since. Don't get on my case just yet, okay? It's not like I think I'm completely without fault. No, I know that it wasn't the right way to go about things. But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no changing his mind. I knew talking would only get me so far, but if I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushou dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie. And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Our tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon. We told Xianyun that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Maybe you should go with.
Oh?
Are you interested in kite making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie Xianyun.
Auntie? Auntie is no way to address a mighty and illuminated Adeptus. Wait.
That title certainly humanizes her a bit.
Oh, I know that she's an Adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that.
Yeah. Instead of one eye.
She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie Xianyun wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great! The more the merrier!
Part 2. We only get in here when someone invites us. We can't go here on our own by ourselves. No, we already ate. So how do we get out? No. See, once we're out, we can't go back in. Or can we? Oh, shh. This game made liar out of me. Maybe I just never tried going in. Or is that new? Okay, let's go to have our lessons with Auntie Xianyun. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. Oh, we get to see our the other characters.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived!
She can sleep on her feet.
Hello, friends.
What's wrong?
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that. A guest at Wanmin Restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
What's wrong? Has she been working too much? Oh yeah, because she likes working like almost 24/7, thinking she doesn't need to sleep because she's an adept or half adeptus.
Apologies in advance.
Wait! Shenhe! Not there!
You see, Shanha take a small green bottle, extract some minty smelling liquid, and apply to Ganyu's horns. Yao Yao and Paimon look on in shock, mouths agape, but cannot stop her in time. What does that do?
It worked. She's awake.
Are you okay, Ganyu? Do you need some water?
Why the horns?
Or maybe something to eat?
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Master always says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need to help you, Ganyu? Paimon doesn't think that's what the expression means exactly.
I feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I usually take my midday nap.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. Perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Wait.
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
It's an honor to finally meet you all. Oh, you must be here for Auntie Xianyun's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too! I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my best friend! Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr. Baizhu lately.
Oh, they're
I'll
besties.
meet up with her later and give her a huge surprise.
Speaking of Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi's her bestie?
Oh,
when did that
I
happen?
brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone. But Cloud Retainer is always going out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself. It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Well, we're all here, but where the heck is Xianyun? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself
Mm,
in
aw.
such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
Her new disciple's so cute. I like her outfit. It's the same color as her human form.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird! Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus. Someone as wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well.
Oh, food, huh? About the food. Look at those starry eyes. There one. Please. Cloud Retainer sits down in her bags while Shuyu hands out the grilled fish. As everyone begins to talk, lively conversation fills the usually tranquil outfit of Mount Outsung.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
It appears that we've ended up with quite a few participants indeed.
Oh, hello, our hearts.
Go ahead and divide
Welcome in.
yourselves
Thanks
into
for
small groups.
being here.
The materials are over here. The regular dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked. Use them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making it anyway.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
I thought Gaming was supposed to tell her about the changing the dye formula.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Check on how construction is going.
Hey,
So they teamed up.
Want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
Oh, so he did it already. Behind the scenes or off camera. Off.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just...
Uh,
It would take too long to explain. I guess I'll just make one then.
does it have to do with your family?
What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
Butterfly symbols a desire for freedom. Perhaps that's also what Gaming's searching for.
What do you think, Xiyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee!
A swanee?
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Gaming, can I do the coloring?
Sure. I'll go ahead and make the frame for you.
Oh, is this what they're... Is that the start? Who else? I'll go further up.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
Oh, is that why?
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time.
What?
I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
Don't they feel like just regular horns?
I told you, just call me Ganyu. Well, alright. Just be gentle.
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before. Oh, still, Ganyu appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Or do they not? Are they not usually together? I mean, do they never usually get...
The scissor-tailed swallow sure takes a lot of curved bamboo rods to build.
Ugh. It broke.
Oops. I pulled a Chi-Chi. Now I'm feeling... Now I'm out of Primo Gems.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
She's doing it by herself? No one teamed up with her? Traveler didn't team up with her? Working by herself. Poor kid.
One is looking forward to seeing your finished product.
She's so pretty. I can't.
What color are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friend. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
Why not both?
If you are asking for one's own opinion, one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
Didn't you say so earlier?
With age comes wisdom, child. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer. I'm gonna start
Anti-cloud
painting it gold
retainer.
right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing.
Nope.
Is your kite finished?
My kite's right there, right beside me. Paimon's my kite.
We actually haven't started yet, but we're going to start right now. We should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
Gaming, can I do the
Sure.
Mom said, "Why aren't you working on your kite?"
First, we have to decide on the shape. Hey, what are you laughing at?
Yeah, what's so funny? The obvious answer is to make a Paimon. I was joking when you said this is my kite Paimon, but I didn't think that they would go with that.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
So, but what does it represent though? Shouldn't we make something that's more, I don't know, appropriate? Is there one that's a kite that represents someone's desire to be reunited or something? The finch, what was it? The finch. They said earlier. Freedom, and then was it the butterfly? Oh, the butterfly's freedom. The finch is something I forget now.
If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go.
Hey, that's what represents, huh? Okay.
Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Okay. You build a kite stream according to Cloud Retainer. How do you build a... Oh my goodness.
Now, what expression should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
She should look afraid. She should look guilty. Nah, she should look pleased with herself.
Ooh, like this? Ooh. The title of champion kite flyer is mine.
Let me rethink this. Oh, we can choose.
It's going to be. It's too high. Someone save Paimon. She's about to faint. Like that?
That's... I'm surprised she didn't say, hey.
Since the kite is going.
How about guilty?
Ooh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then. Since the kite is going.
I'll just go with the pleased with herself.
Ooh, like this? Ooh. The title of champion kite flyer is mine.
Hilarious. You are something else, Paimon. Yep, that's the one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen. It's done! Paimon has to say, Kite Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness.
Kite Paimon.
Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
Oh, Xianyun's calling us.
Let one take a look.
Wow! Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow. It's so pretty.
Again, I wish you could remove the text, the UI, like how they do it in Honkai. Because this is a nice picture. You can remove the text and screenshot.
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master.
Oh yeah, it does. Yep, that's them.
If the tail wasn't split in two like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
Uh-oh. Why'd you have to call her out like that?
I did the painting.
Oh, oops. Oh no.
I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
Exactly. So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
No
Wow.
way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of Adepti really are something.
You are most filial, Shenhe. One is flattered by the likeness.
Oh, she's nice. Maybe she just acts all haughty and mean, but really, one is flattered by the likeness.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
Oh, they made
Eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night.
is that what they call it, a Swanee? The lion or lion head that he uses to dance with.
Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
Golden finch. Oh, those are nice. Wow, that is a big kite, the Swanee.
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
She's smiling.
I want your
Aww.
kite, traveler.
Uh-oh.
Its self-important countenance bears a striking resemblance to that of its namesake.
Well, can it fly though? It's not the design. I mean, the frame is good, but the design is not asymmetric.
It makes her look like she's already won the competition.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to convey.
That's gonna happen one way or another.
Uh-oh, she has something up her sleeve. Or her wings, her feathers.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Wait,
Oh?
is that hers? Or it's someone else's?
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission? Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery. One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
How dare they?
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Cloud Retainer? Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Why?
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Oh, okay. You got a point. You have a point there.
There's wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
A kite mini. Champion is mine. The title of champion is mine. So what if we chose the other faces? Would be like, oh, I'm afraid. Where is it? Is it here? Or is it part of quest items? Okay, we better change. There might be a You never know. There's an enemy. I wish we could sort by, I don't know, something. It's not materials. You would think it'd be gadget or quest item, but maybe it's just in a secret inventory, so we can't touch it or destroy it or whatever. How fortunate that we have the air. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello there. Didn't know there was a Geo Oculus there. I'll have to mark it. It's to the left of me. Wait. Here? No, wrong. Wrong way. The other left. All this time I didn't know that I was there. Yeah, who would, I wonder, who would figure out where Xianyun's gone? Yeah.
This Fontanian device of mechanical motion is quite curious indeed.
Now
Oh, no.
is hardly an opportune time for your musings. Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
Calm yourself. Do you have any recollection of its last location?
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong. Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
You're right. Or, as they say,
I got a bad feeling about this.
Your concern is misplaced, surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in her abode attending to her research.
of all the
She will
times
not
too, right?
notice that kite. On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
Uh-oh.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that this kite belongs to you.
Let me see. It's this one. You're in trouble now.
Huh?
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
One's fault. One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor. Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Can't you hear their
Further
thoughts?
explanation shall only fan the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
We can hardly avoid her forever. That may suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Oh, she's never seen them in these form? In their human form?
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, really?
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
Ah, you're an Adeptus? Please forgive us for any impropriety. I truly possess no inkling of who could have released a kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
I truly possess. Interesting.
Verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite... mint!
Mint?
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
We
Oh
finally
no!
You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, Xianyun.
They're gonna bust. Oh no! They're gonna bust them.
Mooncarver? Mountain Sheeper? What are you doing here?
Paimon, you and your big mouth.
You?
She?
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises. One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
It's nice.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we get the opportunity to partake in the delights of the times. However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time. Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Oh no.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
Do we have to fly or just teleport? Okay.
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
I agree.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
I'm surprised I didn't think of that in the first place, but okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, how do we get back? Where'd everyone go?
They're back.
Paimon's pooped.
As if.
Hi. Why are there only two of you left?
After you left, Yao Yao and Shu Yu tired themselves out playing with their kites. Gao Ming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Now that you mention it, Gao Ming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them?
A reflection of himself. Oh, if I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home. If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
We'll take you up on your offer.
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
A cloud sea appeal. Okay. Where'd he go? You wait outside Cloud Retainer's abode for a few moments.
This is...
What? What? Oh, they're new outfits. Oops.
I can feel the wind brushing against my legs.
Oh, because she wears tights, right?
This is a bit embarrassing.
Oh no, did I catch? Again. Oh yeah, I did. Shenna doesn't seem to mind.
Is the headpiece secure? I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Is this dinner? Ooh la la.
How do we look?
Like that.
Huh? She asked them just like that?
She's more confident. You look great. Meanwhile, Ayaka. Aether and his harem.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it? You both look so elegant and refined! Those outfits really suit you both!
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue, one would expect nothing less.
Oh, really? Who was this tailor?
What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Oh, was this a flashback? When was this?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited
Black.
one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift, and the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift. One hopes these garments will see much use.
Yeah, if you buy it. Delicious food and pleasant company. Wow.
Seems like your supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, Xianyun. This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet. Paimon can't stop eating.
I feel underdressed.
It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It would be a close match.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Xianyun. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, Xianyun?
How would she know?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
He ran away from home and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Are we? Shouldn't this be Gaming's story? I mean, are we allowed to tell the story? Okay.
Oh, okay. Paimon just hopes he won't mind.
And there goes Paimon again telling the story. Instead of letting me.
What?
This shall not do.
What happened?
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
What's going on?
As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias. He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanis once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle.
Too long.
However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adeptal countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets. Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
Do you have any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps. One fails to see its use in a situation such as this.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea. How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
I hope so too, since I didn't know what that was.
Designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary
2 days.
preparations.
Aww.
One shall see you in 2 days.